I'm born and bred in New York, and I must admit I love New York.
In the world capital of beauty, Dr. Jon Turk is one of the most respected facial plastic surgeons.
I never wanted to be anything but a plastic surgeon, and I can probably trace it back to the age of 8. My mother was a sculptor, and I always had a kind of artistic or creative side that I wanted to indulge.
Dr. Turk's Manhattan Surgery Center has an on-site operating room right here on the corner of 5th Avenue and East 61st Street.
Trying to describe the typical patient for Dr. Turk is not an easy thing to do. Here in Manhattan, you never know who's going to stop in for a visit.
It can go from 16 to 86, and that's who my target audience is on the website. Male, female, from any country in the world, a rap star, a TV personality, makeup artists, sales clerks, fashion people, editors.
Barbara Healy and Leslie Libben are two of Dr. Turk's patients. They make the trek all the way from New Haven, Connecticut to visit Dr. Turk and his staff and make a fun day of it in the big city.
Taking a train from New Haven here takes about an hour and 45 minutes. We get on the train, we come to New York, we walk around a bit, shop a little bit, come to see Dr. Turk. Not only is he fantastic at what he does, and everything he does is so subtle, but he does it with the right touch.
Barbara's friend Leslie agrees. She says she loves Dr. Turk's team, feels safe and comfortable when she comes here, and most importantly, she says, she trusts his work and his ethics.
Dr. Turk does for you what he thinks is best for you medically, artistically, and what he thinks would be the best results for you, and that's huge.
Dr. Turk is a double board certified facial plastic surgeon who provides everything from eyelid rejuvenation, minimally invasive facelifts, laser assisted sculpting, and all the latest fillers and injectables to maintain a more youthful look. He's also considered one of the leading contemporary cosmetic nasal surgeons in the country. Basically, if it has to do with the face or neck, Dr. Turk is an expert. Dr. Turk's background in advanced reconstructive techniques has made him an expert in addressing both form and function when performing surgery.
In order to really be a specialist and to approach surgical cases from both a functional and a structural point of view, it was important for me to have a double training and a double board certification.
Many of Dr. Turk's patients here in Manhattan and at his Woodbury, Long Island office are young rhinoplasty patients. Alexandra Squadrito is one of them. She says for years she would get sick once a month because of sinus problems. That all changed, though, a short time after meeting with Dr. Turk.
It's my nose, but he just perfected it, and I've had no problems with my sinuses. I'm able to wake up every day and take a nice fresh breath of air, and it's wonderful.
Alexandra says that knowing Dr. Turk could not only make her nose more beautiful, but fix her breathing problems too, sealed the deal.
It meant everything to me because, I had the bump on my nose that I wanted to be fixed, but I also needed my sinuses. I needed that to be addressed. So with Dr. Turk having a double certification, it was perfect.
His certifications, experience, international training, and subtle, natural-looking results are all important to his patients. In fact, even other doctors are impressed with his work.
My husband is a physician, and he came and talked to Dr. Turk before I had my surgery. He walked out of the office and he said, "Leslie, this is the doctor for you."
But what many love most about him is the way he goes about his craft and his very human approach to facial plastic surgery.
He's such a great guy. He's so nice and he's so warm.
That warm and friendly approach is very important to Dr. Turk and his staff. In this office, the focus is on all the right things.
It's a place of excellence and compassion. We end up kind of, in so many cases, making friends with our patients. They love coming here. They love being part of the atmosphere.
His friends include pro athletes and his college fraternity brother, who's the Prince of Monaco. Another college buddy is a TV agent who was looking for an advisor to help him with what was then a new sitcom idea for a major TV network. Dr. Turk obliged, one thing led to another, and
the next thing we know, they launched the show Scrubs, and they decided to name the surgical character Dr. Turk after this Dr. Turk.
But whether it's the Hollywood elite or a secretary in New York City, Dr. Turk treats every patient according to their individual needs and desires in order to achieve the finest result possible.
Medicine and surgery don't differentiate. Patients are patients, and they needed to be treated safely and with respect and kindness. And so the goal is the same regardless of who they are. We want patients to feel comfortable. We want them to come out of here with a positive experience. We want them to know that they were respected and taken quite seriously.